In all things, balance. Balance be with you, acolytes. Yes, this is ANZ. I'm Zauberhaft, still playing Thief 4. This was my keeper greeting I'm giving to you, because this is the place I'm in currently. Well, privately, I'm just thinking now that this is Keeper Compound, the way I remember that from Thief 3, the way I actually imagine this place. This is the very place I used to be back in the day when I was playing Thief 3 and actually working with keepers. Garret, as a character, never actually wanted to work with keepers because, hey, those guys have their own ways of thinking over stuff. They basically think that they are the only people caring about the city. They think they are in the know of everything, but apparently it's not everything they knew after all. What they didn't know, I'm not gonna be pondering over this fact just yet, but there are a few things I actually wanted to check out in this place. Yeah, so far as you can remember from the previous episode, what I was trying to do is finding the way of dealing with the traps around there. And the traps, hey, I saw no way of actually bypassing those traps. And I do believe that there must be the way to disable them somehow, or at least bypass by any means. So the first thing I was trying to do is that one, because this is no Master Thief difficulty. But on Master Thief difficulty that might be just really deadly if you touch those traps. And I don't really believe... I must have seen that the other symbol somewhere, and that game just didn't even notify me on that. Now that's just really interesting. So I got another symbol. It's that one. And it also is lit. The upper symbol is the glyph that used to be not the area switch, but the beginning of any mission of Thief 3 was marked with that very symbol, the first glyph. The second is a door glyph. Well, the glyph that marked some sort of hidden passages, fake walls that those keepers made via their glyph magic and everything like this. Yeah, so basically that means second square power open. Well, these are both door glyphs. Well, the way I see it, the door glyph and another door glyph. Well, the other is basically teleportation door glyph. I might be in a keeper's library still, but you know, the first glyph actually was shown to me for no reason. For the first time I came to that place, I saw the second glyph already shining in the device, so it's kind of really weird that I see it. I cannot remember where exactly I did see the glyph, so... And now that I come back there, I suddenly see the first glyph shining, so that's somewhat weird. Maybe I'm just supposed to go in there. Maybe I'm just supposed to go in there. Why I'm climbing back here is just to kind of see whether there was something over here I could see. If there is a kind of a glyph or something like it. But again, yes, again, that's like official information. Previously, the game would just notify me. It will just say, hey, you have found a symbol on the wall. Be advised, you're supposed to use that. But this time it does not, in a tiniest bit, say that I have seen something or I have not seen something. I just thought... Oh god. I just thought that this might be really interesting to see whether purely a door glyph is enough to open stuff. But apparently, since the other symbol has become lit, I need the entire set of symbols, that is 4 symbols in a row, that I'm supposed to kind of use up. And I do believe they're all in this particular place. No, sir, no, ma'am. I did not waste the tiniest bit of time trying to kind of Google that stuff or watching other videos on that account. So I want to discover the secret of ancient ruins all by myself. Hey. Anything of interest around there? Inventory full. Some other books. Should the symbol be somewhere in the books? Maybe. Maybe in the book. Maybe somewhere else. Or maybe it is just purely down there. Maybe it's just purely down there and I just did not see it properly. Let me just investigate those walls on the way down. Investigating the walls. Well, I have not seen a single glyph. I'm just kind of really curious. When a child, Garret managed to catch by the hand, just the way Aaron did in the end of Thief 3. But in the beginning of Thief 1, the very, very beginning of Garret's fate, it's like he managed to catch a keeper by the hand. And this is how his fate has started. First of all, as a keeper. Oh, yes, I see. Yes, I see. So, I guess the whole entirety of glyphs must be around here. So that's the door glyph. That's the glyph I have already seen before. Nothing over here. So that place is the place that is gonna tell me everything. That's the remaining glyph. What is that one? I believe that this is the passage glyph, or the glyph, how do we say it? The way glyph. That is the glyph the keepers used to kind of mark the way if they tried to investigate some place. They kind of used that glyph. Let me see. Yes, the whole entirety of glyphs are now active. Here we go. That one. Now to align the symbols. Hey, I solved the puzzle! And I didn't have to like roam around the place. That's ridiculous. I did align the symbols, and let's see what happens. Hey, really? How did it happen? How is that one symbol is off? That's like really weird. What does that do? Oh. Oh.
Good find.
Oh, that is a good find. What is this thing? And that's another glyph, okay. I don't think that this one has to say something. It's the Elder or something like it. So yeah, one interesting thing I also wanted to say is that those yes, there were mages in every faction. There were mages again among the mechanists, among the Hamrites, the pagans, and of course the keepers. So the Hamrites called their mages priests, of course. Well. So that's still dangerous. Let me see. There's nothing in particular I could use, right? That's like really terrible. Maybe over here? Yeah, there it is. There it is. Yes. It has disabled the traps. Perfect. Well, the pagans called their mages shamans, of course, and finally, the keepers. Well, average keepers are called acolytes, and the remainder of them, I mean, the higher keepers are elders. Well, they just claimed that they had the knowledge. Let's see what knowledge they keep for themselves. Let us see if any knowledge is kept over here through the sequence of time. Of course, nothing precious. Nothing that could hold a sort of value with it. No value. Or at least no value for Garret. Hey, just take a couple of books along with you. Man, it's that could be really, really interesting to do. That could be hugely interesting to do, I should say. Because every single book over there might contain something really, really interesting. Oh God! I like literally recognize the place. I'm guessing that's just a wild guess probably, but the way I feel in here, that's the staircase that led directly into the former head keeper's office. Keeper head, yeah, the head of the keepers. That is his office over there, right atop of this place. Garret has never been allowed into that place. Wow, okay. There is something else I wanted to check really briefly. Does the fire arrow, like, spot me in any respect? I'm not... Well, it does not. Apparently it does not. Yes, it does not. Usually, when you wield a fire arrow in any of the previous games, Thief over here, the mere presence of a fire arrow in your hands might just give you away. And why is this place like trying to give me the creeps all the time? It's like weird. And I hear... Do I hear somebody... like, I don't know, breathing, hissing, and there's an invisible wall over here all over again. I'm gonna be doing it really, really slow. Okay, I don't want to get caught in this. And probably I will. Garret, can you just step a little bit more lightly? Do you hear that? He's like, he's almost doing it on purpose. It's as though he is. Okay. Balance. Balance, Zauberhaft. There should be balance in everything. Garret is the one called One True Keeper. There is even some sort of a brand on his hand. A brand with a keyhole. Oh, no, just with a key. Yeah, the key. The normal sign, the general sign or emblem of any keepers is that very keyhole that is around all over the place. So, is that the light? I'm supposed to avoid that somehow. I don't want to get spotted. Just in case, I'm holding an arrow. Ready for anything. And I'm kind of walking in a straightforward manner. If any monster comes out, that's gonna be just, hello, mister, you're dead. Though it's kind of, weird. That is gonna be weird, just in case. If any monster comes out, because... That's Keeper Compound. That's Compound, yeah, that's Keeper Compound. First, that place was like, locked all the time. Nothing. Oh, no, there is a thing. Oh, even the table is kind of locked. That is... Well, that's all about the keepers. They kind of love locking things up. Hey. Scroll holder. And nothing over here. No wonder. I'm also interested to know, like, if somebody has been over here some time ago. Because that place doesn't seem to have anything of value but the books. Well, with me, it would just really be really interesting, because those books, I kind of remember that bearded guy I liked to speak to was interested in some sort of a book. Wow, what a turn of events. It's like I went to the brothel and now I end up in wow. And now I totally end up...
You said I'd find a book, Orion, not a whole library. There must be hundreds of tomes here.
Yeah. Huh. Search the abandoned library for the book. Oh, for God's sake. So I can even try blasting down that chandelier. For what reason, I wonder? That's the question. If there is no one. But apparently there must be something. Or someone. Someone I would be really, really interested in. Or at least I would be interested in finding before it finds me. The concentration doesn't do much. Of course. It shouldn't have been that easy. Quiet. Why is Garret kind of really silent about this? He doesn't say a thing about the mere fact that he has been over here. He has already been to this place. I'm like very much sure. He must remember it. He must really remember it. Okay. And I kind of wish that if there are any monster over here, then the game just had better show that monster to me just beforehand, while I'm on top of these bars where I'm unseen, which is first, and I cannot be reached. And those bars do look fragile. Why are you, Garret, just stepping this loudly? I know you can drop down, but I don't want you to. The game is trying to, like, stockpile suspense. Drop down? No, not for the world. And something keeps hissing over here. That's terrible. Like, don't show that to me. I don't want to drop down. That's like stupid. Yes, I got a terribly good memory for that. My memory is kind of terribly good. And it says to me one thing, one only thing, that the game has already crumbled the floor right kind of under my legs. This is what I don't want to happen. Never again. Oh my goodness. I really don't want to give in to the fear, but apparently it has nothing to do with it. I mean, the game will have me... It just will have me go down. It will have me go down anyways. Okay. I'm down. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. I'm not gonna step any faster. Any faster. Well, the thing is that the entire place is kind of dark. And that's the whole library, indeed. Oh god. Am I supposed to search for stuff in that place? Whatever. Well, the place can basically contain any sort of things. The Keeper Library is one huge place. There were kind of plenty and plenty of those keepers around. Well, that doesn't look dangerous now. I know that the monsters are not that terribly well prepared for anything. Why should that be? Well, that doesn't seem useful, like, at all. Maybe I should have found a lot of stuff in here, but I'm not interested in it. I'm not interested in it in any tiny bit. And I'm not sure whether this game has saves or anything like it around there. I didn't have time to look at that corner. Wow, Garret, aren't you afraid of stepping over here? Those boards don't look very reliable. And I know that most likely this game is just like trying to scare me. But at the same time... Oh, is that rope arrow I left over here? Oh, that's just weird. That's as weird as never before. And that's not just weird, it's up to even eerie. The further I go, the eerier the situation grows. Because there has been like nobody around here. And there's like a psychological... Let me just give you some sort of brief psychological analysis about this. So if there is a thing to use, a lever or a valve, yes, it's a valve. If there is a valve to use, that must also mean that... Oh god, where does that staircase go? And more importantly, what does it hold on? If there is a valve, then the floor is free to use, right? It is absolutely free. What the hell is that? Does that do? Wow.
Now that's useful.
No, that's useful, yeah, but the torch is not useful. The torch is now... Hello, little tiny Hogwarts staircase. I'm no Harry Potter. And I'm not kind of fascinated by this in a tiniest bit. More water arrows? Or I just will try to bypass that torch. Oh, there's another valve over there. Alright. Okay, that seems... That does seem safe. Oh. Well, that does seem safe. Just over there. There are a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff offered to me. Just in case I wanted to kind of fight. Or do something much more terrible. By more terrible... What is that thing? Yeah, that's the key and the keys and the keyhole. So let me investigate that area real quick. 3. Shall I try not stepping on it? Yes, I shall. Oh, is there some sort of 4 towers over there? I believe so. There are 4 towers around. They must do something. Maybe I'm supposed to activate something in a certain order. Or maybe I'm supposed to find another glyph symbol in any single one of these towers. I don't want to produce any sounds, but oh god, this game. It like has me listen to my own footsteps all the damn time. Oh, why are you doing this, Garret? Why? Why are you even doing this? Okay, I can drop down. But I kind of don't want to. Why should I drop down? Well, that might be just rational if I did drop down over here. Without trying to kind of drop down in the very middle of the place. Uh-huh. Okay. What does that have to say? Well, maybe it's nothing. Oh, that's really handy. That's really handy. But the hissing has become heavier. And much more kind of well, I can hear it really, really nice and open and kind of loud. The very moment I dropped down, it kind of started to... Well, it became really... Oh, I can climb back over here. Well, that's a lot reassuring. That's a lot reassuring. Yeah, can you hear that? Just like occasional hissing sounds, which give me the creeps. I am creeped out by this. Wow, I'm in an openly lit area. I should be really, really careful. Whoa, no. Oh, God. My heart is like rising. It's trying to beat its way out of my chest. Now, that's like official. I cannot do anything about it. I can't shake it. It's all dark. It's all silent. There are too many ambient sounds over there. I just cannot help. I just can't help. Oh, is that the thing I just... Okay. I see it. I see it kind of perfectly well. That's alright. Well, that leads basically to nowhere. Because I've come to a dead end. Well, that's reassuring. If that's a dead end, nothing is gonna happen. But if nothing is happening right away, it will sure happen after that. Oh, that's 2. Okay, I kind of understand. And that's... What is that? Is that 4? Yes, I believe that's 4. Am I supposed to set the entire network of those staircases so that I could climb to the very top of this tower? Because it started with... I'm not even sure what it started with. Anyways, that staircase over there, I did not need it for the tiniest purpose. There was no purpose in even using that. I could drop down into that room. It had a little bit of a little piece of loot over there. That's nice. That's really nice. But there's nothing else. So I came with that staircase. Wow, I'm just so yeah. I just wanted to make sure of that. That's marked with 1. The figure is. So that one is 3. Let me see here. Whoa. It's like so fragile. It's so fragile. It's just so freaking fragile. And those mechanisms around this place. Well, that's something. And that's... What is that? So what did I use prior to this? So that's 2. I should be able to activate that 2 somehow. But this one goes directly over here. Oh yeah, I can see that. That's the valve. So let's hope. The only one thing I'm supposed to do. All right.
Whatever that is, it doesn't look human.
For sure. Well, you might just... Well, there's something I told you already. That should have happened. And that something... Oh, God. There was supposed to be something, right? Let me take down all those things. Let me take them down. Oh, where am I going now? Just look over here. I'm thinking I have disabled everything. I cannot go any direction. I cannot go into any direction. Well, I'm guessing I will just have to kind of Well, whatever that was, it was just around there. So probably I just didn't have to use the second one. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I'll just briefly have to turn that staircase back. That staircase will be turned back. Yes. That's for sure. I see the thing. Because over there it was 3 and this one was 2, so... That means... That's kind of a... That's kind of a thing I'm supposed to memorize. So I did the 1, then should be the 2, and then the 3, and then the way it should be. So I will have to get that one back just to be able to... Wow. It is openly lit over here. Openly lit. Yes. So I will go back, turn that staircase back around there, see what happens, and then go over there, the very way I'm supposed to go. Right in the beginning of the following episode, ladies and gentlemen. The suspense finally grew to that very moment. So, see you soon. Signing out.